this one. It's top rated, I think.
It is customer top rated. A piece of jewelry, customer top rated. All right? First of all, that means that our QVC family bought it, got it home, wore it, loved it, and took the time to go back to QVC.com to give it a 4.5 to a 5-star review. Now, this one is a bold knuckle-to-knuckle ring with 9 round and oval-shaped Sleeping Beauty turquoise cabochons accented with those concha flowers. Now, Sleeping Beauty turquoise is one of the most rare and coveted gemstones, not just in the United States of America, but around the world. And it is an American gemstone.
It is. From
Arizona. And tell us the story about Sleeping Beauty.
Well, the mine has been closed for, probably about 20 years now. And it's closed because it just, we weren't getting enough rough material out of it because it's sought after by people around the world. It's the highest gem quality turquoise because look at how pristine it is. It's so clear. There's no matrix in it. And I saw this in fine jewelry stores when Bill and I were in Italy, and set with diamonds in platinum, with Mediterranean coral. We didn't go into a fine jewelry store on the Amalfi Coast or throughout Italy that didn't feature Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Really?
And in fact, a friend of ours, his father collected Sleeping Beauty rough material for so many years, and that's our source for the rough material because he loved it so much, and that's where we go for the finest Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and that's why we're able to bring you just a few pieces.
Just a few. But this is another fascinating thing because you're like, okay, fine, so the mine is closed, so you can't go in there anymore.
Yeah.
Where do you get it? Well, that's why people like Carolyn with her company, when you see it, you're like, all right, they have to have a connection.
Yeah.
I learned that too. It is incredible because there's not going to be, like, you can't wake up tomorrow and say, oh, I feel like getting, I love Sleeping Beauty, I'm going to go to the mall and pick up a Sleeping Beauty turquoise piece.
Well, that's a good point because a lot of people will say it's Sleeping Beauty color. It might be plastic. Or, yeah, it's Sleeping Beauty color. I pointed out the big deal earring. I told you, if you like Sleeping Beauty, that's clear blue turquoise, but it's not Sleeping Beauty, okay? We can make that guarantee for you guys because we work with the Gemological Institute of America.
Correct.
So you're getting real Sleeping Beauty turquoise here.
Now what you're seeing right there on Suzanne, it's clean, it's solid, it's bright. There's no veining, there's no striation. Now there is turquoise that we absolutely love with the striation and the veining. That's what makes Sleeping Beauty so special and why some people just love it so much, that like robin's egg blue.
It's more of a fine jewelry take on turquoise, right? Yeah.
And that is what came out of the Sleeping Beauty mine in Globe, Arizona. What is out is out. That's it. So it's kind of like an investment piece as well.
It is, and it's an American treasure is what it is, And just think, all of American West jewelry is jewelry that you can live in, day out, from elegant to casual. It's not, sometimes it's more on trend than some other years, but it never goes out of style. It is iconic American designer jewelry, and this is a true opportunity to get these 9 gemstones in Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and those ovals, they're huge in the world of Sleeping Beauty. We were in Tucson. Did you see tables of Sleeping Beauty turquoise available?
Well, not at all. No. It was nowhere. I think that the only time that you were able to talk about it was when you met with those special cool people. That was not in the show. It was behind the scenes in the back. I mean, well, they go to dinner and stuff. They have special meetings, but it's really incredible. I am so in love with how these things are made for us. The quality, the craftsmanship is incredible. Also, and what makes Carolyn's pieces so special is that she designs them. And then they try them on, and then they all try them on because look how comfortable this is. Like this is such a bold ring that you would think, okay, it's not going to be super comfortable, but I don't care. Look, I can close. I can close. Right, we always talk about that.
That's the test.
It doesn't hurt.
No,
it won't hurt because it's tapered perfectly. That you get all the boldness at the top. But then it's tapered perfectly. It also lies perfectly on the finger.
You're right.
It doesn't move. It doesn't roll around. It's balanced.
So order true to size, because I'm glad you pointed out that it tapers, because looking at this from the top, you might think, oh, that looks big and bold. I might have to go up a size. No.
Right. Sometimes with cigar rings,
Yes.
you might have to do that
Right.
because it's all one around.
Right.
In this case, because of the taper, it is so comfortable. Look, let me show you. You can see it easier right there. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I love this. Suzanne has it on the pointer finger. I'm a big pointer finger.
Now, the way you take care of your jewelry, because we're looking at a very precious, gemstone there, you never want to dip American West jewelry in chemical jewelry cleaners because opaque gemstones don't always respond well to chemicals. Okay, so just take a polishing cloth and wipe it every now and then. And the oxidation in the sterling silver, you don't want to remove that either. That's part of the personality of Southwestern and American West jewelry. So the same thing happens when you just wipe it with a polishing cloth. You get that high polished at the top level and still keep that oxidized detail, giving you that sculptural quality. And then I always say, put it back in the Ziploc bag that it arrives in.
Okay.
Because that'll keep the elements away from it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a great tip. So right now, we're saving over $41 on this. The amount of Sleeping Beauty turquoise that you're getting is beyond belief for $119.98.
Okay, Suzanne is teasing us because that necklace is Sleeping Beauty too. 12 gemstones coming up. So we have an earring, we have the ring, and we have a necklace in Sleeping Beauty.
In Sleeping
and that's it.
Beauty, Memorial Day weekend,
Yes.
everyone, sizes 5 through 11.
Oh, get it.
Get it,
Oh,
get it. You're going to love it. So the earrings that Suzanne's wearing are coming up. Sleeping